Cool. I'm going to try it right now.
All right.
So, Bob at Cornwall. Thanks for hanging, man.
Oh, JJ, I always love hanging out with you. You're the best.
Yeah, dude. So I was thinking this time we both love being outside, and it's one of the things that I love most about where we live is the access to being outside, and it's such a common thing that we share in Bellingham. So how has this whole deal, affected you not being able to maybe do some of your normal routines? How are you juggling that?
Yeah. So, two answers on that. One, the biggest bummer for me right now is that have not been able to go snowboarding and will not be able to go snowboarding for the rest of this season. And there's a lot of good snow this year that's going. I shouldn't say it's going to waste. I mean, it's God's glory. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. It'll give us water this summer, but really bummed about that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, and I don't know if you might need to edit this out. I don't know if I'm breaking laws or what have you, but I'm still running. I'm still riding my bike. Last Sunday, my wife and I went for a long bike ride. Nice. Monday, we did the Chanterelle Trail out on the other side of North Shore.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think in the couple hours that we were out on Monday, we maybe passed 4 or 5 people. So socially distancing ourselves. I joked with one guy as he was coming up the trail. We were coming down. I said, give me 6 feet, give me 6 feet. Just kind of joking around. But yeah, I'm still trying to get outside, even in my yard, doing yard work, just getting out in the fresh air. And when we have sunshine, that's always nice too. But I've kind of maybe been breaking the rules a little bit. I've still been running and hiking and riding bikes.
Well, yeah, I think that, it's one of the things that we live. I think there's a difference between, someone said there's that saying, right? Go big or go home. There's that, but I've heard one recently that we've adopted in our household. It's go medium and then go home. So, yeah. But there's the Chanterelle Trail. There's so many trails where you can get away from people. Yeah. People want to gravitate toward the hot spots, the easy places to go. And of course, we see pictures of that kind of all over the place. But if you take a few more minutes, you can end up where you could hike for hours and not see, many people. But yeah, I think you said it, being smart, picking your times to go out. We've been on the same thing. My wife, she's a runner too. Yeah. And it's something wrong with you guys, man. Like, I don't know. People are into running, but she's been going early in the morning.
Yeah.
And getting our boys outside in the afternoon. So I'm with you though on the snowboarding.
Yeah.
I think someone said, I quit checking the weather because it's depressing, but I think somebody said that my wife is calling me. Hold on. Oh no, did we lose you?
No, I'm still there.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Are you talking to your wife?
Yeah, where'd you go, man?
I'm here. I see you. I hear you. We're still recording.
Okay, this shows how technologically advanced I am. What's the show meeting? Is it here? No. Oh, there it is. Anyways, I heard that it snowed like 50 inches in the last, so I'm not checking. So we'll just let that be rumored. Okay, so pastor of, Cornwall, what a rad church, cool ministry. Obviously things are different. So maybe give me 2 things that you are having 2 curveballs that maybe you've never had to do before that are kind of hitting you right now and you're trying to figure out like on the fly.
Yeah. So the whole going online has been a wild thing. Doing our services, whether we're pre-recording or doing live stream, I preach to an empty room. And as a communicator, there's so much feedback you get from your people.
Right.
If you're engaging, you can ask them, are you following me on this? You can see if they fall asleep. You hear if they actually laugh at something that's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
All that. So having none of that, the preaching thing is different. That's very unique. And trying to keep that with life, because the tendency is there's no one here, so I'll just cut to the facts and just give, as opposed to engaging, having it be engaging.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is the Zoom deal, which I was not a part of until a couple of weeks ago. I kind of wish I had stock in Zoom, because it seems like that's the new norm for everybody.
Seriously.
But it's been interesting how our small group has gotten together on Zoom, and it's not the same, but it sure is pretty cool.
Nice.
We've had some prayer meetings on Zoom. All of our meetings are on Zoom now, which is unique, but it helps out. We're looking at how long does this go on? How do we operate? What do our ministries look like? What does it look like for our children's ministry?
Mm-hmm.
And those kind of things
Mm-hmm.
going forward. And hopefully this is not really on and on for months and months and months. But yeah, it's been unique. But I think it's some great opportunities for us as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And, it's cool because I think about you guys, and I watch your stuff online all the time. I check in to see what you guys are up to, what's Pastor Bob preaching on, and, what cool illustrations that he's used. I'll jot down and use months later so I can take credit for it. But I was thinking about churches that have, there's something so alive about, even though we are speaking, you're still in our own heads, you're conversing with the people, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yes, you're presenting the gospel, or you're teaching the Bible, but we're receiving people. So when you're looking at a camera screen, that's definitely lost. So being able to, come in contact with people throughout the week and see their faces, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was it. I just wanted to, just touch base, say, hey, let me stop recording real quick. Oh, okay. Hit me. We're going again.
Again. Hey, I just want to say, those of you who are part of the bridge, I love your pastor. JJ has become a friend over these last couple of years, and man, we've been able to have coffee and just kind of bear one another's burdens. And I love him, not just because he's an incredibly amazing snowboarder and mountain biker, but he's a man of God, a great father, a great husband. You guys have a great pastor, and I am so thankful for JJ, for the bridge, for the partnership we have as the body of Christ here in Whatcom County. So keep it up, and God bless you guys.
Thanks, man. Hey, and while we're on it, the people of Cornwall, you probably know this already, and if you don't, let me remind you, Bob on Sunday is who he is on a Wednesday morning coffee meeting. And to tell you the truth, I've actually never attended one of your church services in person, but I know a lot of people that call Cornwall home. It's an amazing fellowship, amazing church community and body. And thank you guys for who you are. And thank you for sharing your pastor with all of us, because more than a good pastor, he is an awesome guy that I'm stoked that we have in Bellingham, guys like Bob. So love you guys. Keep pressing on, and we'll be better for this. God is strengthening us. So love you guys.
Awesome.